way that I approach photography is a combination of photojournalism and artistry. It's a marriage between a unique style of grit and different angles of the subject or the landscape that 90% of the country just doesn't see. It's an off-camera flash, very low-key, very real, very intimate, very personal approach to photography that there's just not a lot of photographers doing. My goal is for you to love your pictures 20 years from now. And for that to happen, your photography has to withstand the test of time. Fads come and go. Anything from bell bottoms to big hair to disco to whatever it is that we're into now. I want your grandkids to look at the pictures and say this could have been taken today. I've been shooting professional photography since 2001. I've had a camera in my hand as long as I could remember. Since the time I was a kid, I was carrying a Hulk Hogan 110mm film camera. I was probably 3 or 4 years old. In life, you go through stages of different things. You evolve, your interest in the things that you're into evolve into different things. Photography is the one thing I've never left. It's been with me since as far back as I can remember, since I could walk. It's an artistry. It's a passion that I have. I can't get away from it. I literally walk through life looking at things like I'm looking at them through a viewfinder. You don't hire a photographer to come watch you clean your house, or to come watch you drop your kids off at school or daycare. You hire a photographer for maternity sessions, for newborns, for weddings, for family moment milestones, 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, graduating seniors. And I get completely honored that people want me in their lives at that moment to document, to capture those real moments. And that's not lost on me as a photographer. As a matter of fact, that's what drives me. I don't just want to take your daughter's senior pictures. I want to be so involved, and I want her to be so comfortable involved with me as a senior that 6 years, 7 years, wherever it is down the road, she calls me and says, hey, guess what? I got engaged. She comes share this moment with me as well. That leads to, years down the road from there, hey, look, we're, surprised, we're having a baby. I try to build my clientele to become family. Above being a fireman, above being a photographer, I'm a dad and I'm a husband. The return on investment that I'm looking for is emotion. It's not about money. When a bride sees her pictures for the first time and the tears roll down her cheek, or a mother takes a DVD and sees her little girl walk down the aisle and the eyes well up, that's the emotion. That's the payoff for me, because that means I did my job. That means I was able to show you and make you feel the emotion that you felt in the day and make you relive it through a single image. That's powerful. In my home, there's hundreds of pictures on the walls. Out of all of those pictures, the picture that means the most to me is my grandparents' wedding picture. It's the biggest frame in my house. And the reason that I love that picture so much, and the reason that I do what I do, is the fact that I care enough about your pictures that I want to be the photographer that took the picture that's on your grandkid's wall. That means that it stood the test of time. And not just the picture, but that means that you withstood the test of time. And that's what I try to capture, and that's the emotion that I try to present in every frame that we shoot.